Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, so let's get into this. All right, so if you haven't been to Canva, which I mean, I'm sure most of you have, so as soon as you log in, you can come up here. I don't know if these are going to be different for everybody, but if this isn't different, then go here. You want to scroll down. Now, they do have an ebook, but the ebook's like this. I don't really like it. So what I do is I go to presentation, which I actually already have some of those made. So, say, I'm just gonna say, for example, you want to do cooking lessons or, clean eating, whatever. So on some of these, like you can literally type in and, a lot of these are free, whatever you're doing. Some of them you have to pay $1 for. But what you don't want to do is go to Google and use somebody else's image because they could somehow that image could get back to them, and then you're using copyrighted images, blah blah blah. As long as you pay $1 for these, you're good to go. So say you don't like this blue, you can even come down here and you're like, you know what, I'm a vibrant person, I want like a lime green. You can change that. Now in images like this that already have an orange, you can't do it. But if you're scrolling through here and you come across, like I said, you came across with a image like this, then you could change the background image. You just click on it to edit whatever you want. So let's say clean eating. You can even if you don't like these forks, you like, oh, you know what? I want to scoot these forks out a little bit. You just click on them, you scoot them out, you do. So the options are pretty much anything you want to do with that. Um, Now say, you can come in here. Um, if you want to start with the beginning on this, you can just delete all this. You can come up here to text. You can add a text. There used to be a setting that you could click on this and say, you know what, I want this to stay. I want this to be red every time I drag it over. I want this to be white every time I drag it over, but I don't see that setting anymore. Maybe somebody else can tell me or share that, but you can come in here, clean eating, you know, how oranges um, burn fat, I don't know, something like that. Um, so then you can list all of the advantages. Now, in our case, say we're making a video about solo ads or how to be a little bit better on social media. Actually, I lied. Let me do this because I gotta make a new page. Sorry, y'all. Before you get into anything, so first you want to start out with this. Then you want to go to an about me. So let's see, I want to put a picture of me and my wife so people know who I am. So then you can come up here. Okay, who is Daniel Ford? So I can, I can do something. I can do something like that. Then I can come over. Um, I can add a little bit about me. Um, so say you want to come down here. Say you want to put your social media in here. Okay, so you can have Facebook. As you can see, there's different options. So you can come down here. Let's resize that. Come down here. Hey, add me on Facebook. When you click on that, go right here and link. So then you come in here. You can go facebook.com/DanielFord6. So then when they click on that, everybody knows if there's a Facebook image, you click on it. So then you go from your title to your about me, and then you get into what it is that you're giving away. 3 steps to 3 fruits that burn fat, how to create solo ads, whatever it is that you're giving away. You just come in here and you customize things. And look, this is even cool too. So if you come to here, if you go to filter, so you can have different filters, right? So say you're like, you know what? I want the wording to stand out a little bit more. So you can come to blur. So you can blur it a little bit. Let's blur it a little bit more, a little bit more. So you still know that it's, oranges, but it's blurred out a little bit so that way, the wording just pops out a little bit better. That's all. Okay, so I pause it so I can come back here. Okay, now so I can redo the About Me section. So say you want to use, so come up here, you would clear all that out. So then you could use like a grid. So see, you hit clear grid. So say you wanted, something like this right here. So then you could put your picture down here. You could have the social medias down here. Say you didn't even want that. You could come up here. You could go to frames. You could choose one of these frames if you wanted to put your picture in a frame like that. So you could, why didn't it delete that? Okay, so there's so many different options that you can go with. Say you wanted to make something cute about social media, about like that. So you could put that there. Let's get rid of that. You could put your social, so you could have this, and you could put the picture, of all your social medias in there. Which I don't even know how to. See, I'm making myself look bad now. I don't even know how to put a darn picture in that frame. Oh, drag a photo in here. Duh, it says it right there. So let's go to social media. So then we can go like this. Okay, well maybe it's not gonna let me. Okay, so let's do this. Boom. Okay, so what you can do is you can save them to your uploads. So you see, drag, drop, drag, drop, drag, drop. So you can create a little social media, little icon like this that has all the different social medias in it. But before you do, save them to your desktop, come over here and then upload them, because it wouldn't let me, just drag these in there. Okay, so say you wanted, let's go to search. Let's get rid of that. Let's come up here. Say you wanted a shape, I want to create a little something kind of cool. Let me just go ahead and change this to, actually, that's not the one I wanted. Sorry. I wanted to outline. So let me just go ahead and change this to white so I don't cover anything else up. So, say you want to expand this, bring this up, and I know it's covering everything up. That's okay. Say you want to do something like that. I could pull these out. Okay. So then, you would just come in here, you'd add your text to it, who's Daniel Ford, and you can make every page with an outline like this. Say you wanted to go to uploads, so you just, I know it covered it up, but you could just add the new one like this. Let's go back to try to do this the fast way. Nope. social media. So then you come in here, you can add your social medias in here. So now you have a nice looking ebook with, or a nice looking page with, I don't even know what to call it. My brain's not working right now. It's too early. A border. So now you have a nice little book page with a border on it. So if you've seen here, when you click on this, this comes up. So this is how I changed it to white. So say you want a red border. You could change it to red, so you could change it to whatever you want. Say you wanted that yellow, say you wanted that blue border, but say you wanted, I'm gonna hurt some feelings since I'm a Gator fan. Say you want to do it, say you're targeting, now, goodness gracious almighty, I'm about to give you a thing, because I just came up with this. How Paolo was talking about on the Instagram training, what he was targeting. You can build an ebook around those colors. So if you're doing something, so if you're building a team or whatever, and you're giving an ebook away about how the Gators are #1, or whatever, you can come in here, and everything, I told you I can't even think right now. Everything runs together, so they get the ebook, and everything is running together through the colors, through everything, the everything that you said that you were giving away. Okay, now so I went up here and I went to frames. Now say you want to link somebody to an app, or say you have an app. So you can go to like this. Alright, so because my background's white, that's why it showed up like that. So you come up here, you change it to black. So say you're giving away an ebook, and there's a cool free app, on fitness or something like that. And you go fitness by Daniel. Bam. You could have somebody like that. You could shrink it down. I even think you can link in here. Yeah, so you can even link in there. So I mean, Canva kind of gives you limitless ideas. Just come up here. Go to search. Come up here and just go through everything. Illustrations. They got tons and tons of just different things that are free. And even coming up here to, the about me, you can go to this text and, you can create, you want to be funny, you could throw that in there. So let's say, I don't want to take too much time, but say on this, just say you want something like this. Who is, that's not a good color. Let's go to white just for this example. So who is Daniel Ford? So you could create something like that. Who is Daniel Ford? If you don't, so you can even get rid of that. Who is Daniel Ford? Then you can come over here and have an about me and write all about it, and then get into what it is that you're giving away. So I hope you see the ideas here. Your ebook, you have to create it how you want it. Like I said, the options here are pretty much limitless. If you need any help, just let me know. And let me know your feedback too. Please. So like I said, let me know your feedback, and if you need any help, just let me know. Peace out.